as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. And taking the ball for the Mets, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Alex Bregman. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. No advance, though. Man at second.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
Not even close there. Ball 3. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. A 2-run shot, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Simeon in plenty of time to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Michael Busch now at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Peralta, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Chicago, Sayas. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. This to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. He's safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 1 of the World Series.
That's off the plate.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Now one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air to left center. Soto on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Popped up. Horner has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away. And now it's
Batting
Juan Soto.
third, left fielder, Juan Soto.
That one lifted to left. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Game one of the World Series. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year. Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting ninth, second
So here's
baseman,
Horner
Leo
now.
Horner.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Crow Armstrong at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Save! The 1-1. 2 in scoring position, nobody out here in game 1 of the World Series. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
3-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Center field. Roberts settles under this one. And there's one down. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one missing inside. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ian Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run shot. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. Grounds one to short. Lindor. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and stepping in for New York, Bo Bichette. This to 3rd. Handles, throws to 1st. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 5th,
now it's Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Foul ball there. Here's a nugget. When Imanaga was announced at his introductory press conference, he charmed the local fans and media by memorizing the words to "Go Cubs Go." I asked Imanaga if there was one other song that he could learn in English, what would it be? And he said, "A Whole New World," the theme to Aladdin. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one, and that ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And that's the swing. It's a strikeout. Swanson digs in. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's towards center. Robert gets under it. And there's two away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Cubs.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one misses. Ball one. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is that. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him swinging. And now it's Mark Vientos. Swings through that one for strike one. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Just off the outside edge.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And a ball evens the count. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Game one of the World Series. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. This one in the air, center field. Robert under this one. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Off the mark there. Ball one.
Ball two.
And downstairs. The Cubbies up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Now pitching for
the new pitcher in the game, Tobias Myers. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Bregman in his 10th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Takes it in for the out. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. And that one lifted in the air center field. Robert moving under this one. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning, Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Jorge Polanco.
Late with the swing there.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fouled off left side. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball inside.
On the ground, right side, but that rolls foul. On the ground, right side. Bush whips it to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Bebote will hit next. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Out towards right center field. Suzuki running hard for it. And that is that. We go to the top of the fifth. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Bush. To the right side. Semien toss over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here comes Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2. First pitch way inside, a fastball. That smash towards center. Out number 2. And here is Michael Conforto.
The designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
A little out front there as he swings through it. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. All muscle to center field. And they add to their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Lined into right. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Kelly around second, on his way to third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Corner can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Whoa.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The 1-2. That's to third. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Crow Armstrong drifts towards it, and there's one away. So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Fly to center his first time.
Alvarez.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A laser to left. And they've got their first run. It's 9-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start.
So here's Robert now. And a swing and a miss. Stays alive. The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. That's out number 2. So now here's the DH. Mark Vientos. Flied to right his first time. And it's fouled away. That is the inning. Top 6. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now pitching for the
Brooks Raley takes over on the mound.
Brooks Raley.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball 1.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Up next,
he wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great
Alex
swing
Bregman.
on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Ian Happ, the next to hit. That's outside. And that's ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Next offering is outside. That one way inside. And he walked him.
Take it, base.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman.
Now the Cubs'
Michael
four-hole
Busch.
hitter, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one down. One out man
Up
at
next
first.
for the Cubs,
Seiya
right
Suzuki
fielder,
now at the
Seiya
plate.
Suzuki. Now pitching for the
Mets with a new arm on the mound,
40,
Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 1 of the World Series.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
This one in the air center field. 2 away now. Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. Off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, and stepping in for New York, Brett Baty. He was late there, strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The relay, safe at second.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to.
Now this is through for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Yep, ball 1.
The 1-1. That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Got him. 1 down. 2 on with 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Queens, now it'll be the Cubs DH, Michael Conforto. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. That one ripped, but foul. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. So up next, Carson Kelly. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Second baseman Nico Horner.
And a foul ball. Man at second. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So back to the top of the order. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. That ends the frame. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Crow Armstrong under it. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
So game 1 hasn't played out the way these fans had hoped, and losing the opener is never fun, but winning game 2 takes away the sting. So hopefully these fans have something to cheer about next time.
And a couple of quick outs. So last chance for the Mets. Here's Luis Robert. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take game 1 of the World Series on the road. Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another.